Okay, here we are. It's January 16th, 2011. And I have just discovered, upon feeding my two Percula clowns, they are not interested in eating tonight. Reason being, they have decided to spawn for the first time. I'm going to try to get up close without disturbing her. As you can see, my big little guy is in there, and he is doing his little duty to fertilize the eggs. And the mama gets up in there. Oh, I think I'm disturbing her a little bit. There she goes, leaning up against the rock and doing her duty to lay her babies. They've been doing this now for the past 15-20 minutes. They are residing, I'll pan back a little bit so you can see, in a 16-gallon reef tank, which I set up approximately 3 years ago. I've had this pair of Perculas for a little over 2 years, and when I bought them, they were both about the size of the male is now, and as we expected, they differentiated into male and female, with the female getting substantially larger than the male, but the male is quite fun in behavior wise, because whenever I stick my hand to clean the tank and clear the glass, he is always there to nip at my hand and let me know who's boss and to stay away from his home. They pretty much own this tank. Only other resident, if you can see back here, she sticks her head out once in a while. There's a pink pseudochromis in the back. She may or may not come out.
Not all your clothes.
And this is just one of two of my reef tanks, my little pride and joy. I'll just give you a quick look out. Back in the day, this used to be the desired rock in which they would, my other pair would spawn on, which I lost. I had them for about 8 years before, in a different tank before I started this one. I have my wonderful frog span here, some yellow polyps, my nice small bubble tip coral there, a bunch of zoes, different types, variety. I have my happy little clam here, as well as my brain coral, and they're quite fun to have in that they love to touch each other. I will separate them thinking I'll put them in the light and in a better location, and inevitably within a couple of days the clam takes his foot and somehow moves his little self over so that he is touching the brain coral. So I've just decided to leave them be. They're in love. And there's my pseudochromis back there. I call him Pinky, and he's a little shit. He keeps me from adding any other fish to the tank, but that's fine. I don't want to max out the tank with fish. What else do we have in here? We have pulsing xenia, which the clownfish prefer to host, I discovered. I've tried the anemones, and they tend to just walk all over the place and never hold still, and given up on them, but the Perculas are quite happy with the zinnias, hosting them. And I couldn't ask for a better location. They're dead center in the middle of my tank. I can always see them. And I just want to get back now to my babies here. Look at my girl just go to town on that rock. And the male is just right up in there to fertilize and do his part. And I'm just so tickled to actually capture them. Normally in the past years, I've been in this hobby for about 20 years and have had successful spawning of clownfish for about the past 10-15 years. This is the first time I've actually caught them in the act. Normally it's one of those things I come home and wham bam, they've already laid their eggs and whatnot. But this is the first time I've actually been able to see them do it. So I am quite excited. Well, looks like my camera is about to run out of energy, the battery. So I will close this in a little bit, but just thought I would share this with you all. And happy reefing.
Zoom in on the eggs.
I just love this hobby. See if I can get a little side view before my camera dies. Here's my babies. Okay. I'm out. You go and do your thing, girl.
Zoom in on the eggs.
I did. All right.